Let's talk diet. What am I eating? What am I eating like? Welcome and fam. Much love, Trav here. I'm gonna get a chance to look in my fridge, see what I got, and talk about the foods that I'm eating. This is not diet advice. This is not me suggesting that you should eat in any way. I'm making this video because I have had diet changes in the past 6 months, and Aiden Lopez made a comment saying, "Yo, make a video about your diet." And yeah, so we'll do that. I think I'm doing diet pretty well. Who knows? I mean, you can look at me and decide if you think I'm fit and healthy or not. But I feel pretty good. I have pretty good energy levels, and I love what I eat. So what do I eat? So you're gonna notice in my fridge, I got a fuck ton of fruit. Look at all these papayas. Look at all these bananas. I got a bunch of eggs. Look at all this citrus. Look at all that citrus in there. Look at all this meat. Let's flip this meat. Ground beef. I'll eat some for tomorrow. What am I gonna eat tomorrow? We'll do pork chop. Maybe more ground beef. Hey Dougie, this is my best friend Nalani. Nalani, you're so good. We're doing our trick test. She's gonna get certified as an intermediate trick dog next week. Okay. That's just for fun. Pork shoulder. What do I have? This is all grass fed. I source the best stuff. I pay extra. As soon as I make more money, this is what I spend it on. Ground beef. Some of these I might have organ blend in it. Beef chorizo. Double D ranch sirloin steak. I got the tenderloin. Got a ridiculous chuck roast. Will that fit in the crock pot or not? What is this? Beef shanks. I got a New York steak. More New York steak. I got a bunch of berries. You're gonna notice there's no raw vegetables, like no leafy greens. I do have a few vegetables: onion, carrots, and breadfruit. Actually, that's a fruit, but it's like a potato. Got a beet, got okra, bell pepper. Okay, let's talk. This is for the dog food. And then my friend at the market makes these salads. She gives them to me, so I don't always eat all those. Honey. And then you're going to notice also I have 0 snacks. I don't have any snacks. The only thing, like I have a bunch of honey. I eat a lot of honey. And I have organ supplements. Yeah, a bunch of organ supplements. And that's what I'm eating like. And the way that I'm preparing it, I haven't cleaned up from dinner, but out here, I got an outdoor kitchen. You can kind of see there's an oven under there. I do fish in the oven. Cast iron skillet. This is my outdoor kitchen space. And I also do over here, crock pot. Can't really see it, but down here I got a crock pot, a rice cooker. I do eat rice actually, and I like to do it more kind of Japanese style with the fermented plums. So that's what I'm eating like. Reason why, I've worked on an organic farm, a salad farm, for 5 years, 6 years, and I ate a lot of raw greens. And I felt like my gut was not how it was supposed to be. I got some allergy tests. I found out I'm allergic to wheat, corn, soy, sesame. I try to avoid all those things. I get soy and sesame sometimes when I eat Asian food. Pretty good about avoiding wheat and corn. So I cut those things out, started feeling a lot better. Still had some issues. Decided to cut out raw greens. I feel honestly glad I did. Digestion's a lot better than it was before. I don't feel like I'm missing anything from health. And also I went down the seed oil rabbit hole. I don't like seed oil. I do think I'm exposed to seed oils like at least a couple times a week when I do eat out. I do eat out a couple, usually 2 to 3 times a week. I might have seed oil just because I'm exposed to it. I need to ask them to, yeah, maybe 3 times. It's just more than I like. At home, only butter and beef tallow, but mostly butter. I like beef tallow, but it's just so. Let's get some better lighting. It's just so gross to to clean. It is gross. Beef tallow is gross to clean. Okay, here we go. Some better lighting. Should have had that on before the whole video, huh? How would that have looked over here? Oh, would have made some kind of a difference. Oh well. Videos in the dark. Yeah, so I was just sort of doing elimination diet and was left with meat and fruit. And sort of the philosophy there is meat is extremely nutritious. Obviously, there's so much nutrition in there. And animals will fight you so that you can't eat them. And vegetables will poison you so you don't eat them. So vegetables, especially raw greens, do have a lot of defense chemicals in them. And you can cook them out, but some people don't react so well. Fruit, the plant wants you to eat the fruit so that you take the seed and spread them. So it also tastes fucking amazing. And a lot of vegetables, honestly, like, they don't taste that good. Like, come on. You get brainwashed into thinking, okay, it'll taste good. It doesn't taste good. If you have olive oil, salt, and balsamic, it tastes good. But it's not the kale. Right. So, again, this is not advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but I feel great. I have a lot of energy. I'm in great shape. I know I'm not wearing the most flattering thing, but my body is in a good state. And yeah, that's just what I'm eating, just to share. How I source it, there's a local company called Forage that sources the best meat, and then I go on the website and look up the farm and see how they're treating their animals for ethical, but mostly just because a healthy animal is much better to eat. So that's what I do. Yeah, but it's just me. And typically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when I work from home, I fast until the afternoon. I usually eat dinner around, say, 7, sometimes 8. So I have 16, 17, 18 hours that I do not eat in a day. Friday, Saturday, typically I eat breakfast around 9 a.m. just because I work on the farm and I'm around food. Sundays, I usually break fast around 11:30 a.m. So a little bit earlier. And yeah, I like intermittent fasting. I hear some things that it's healthier to eat early and then fast later, and that might entirely be true. I just prefer to fast and eat later because it allows me to be a lot more productive in the mornings and get so much done without worrying about eating. So that's why I do it that way, and also because I don't like going to sleep hungry. And if I finish eating earlier in the day, I might not be hungry, or I might be hungry going to bed. So, I don't like to eat immediately before bed. Ideally, a couple hours there helps improve sleep, having a gap there, but I prefer to eat earlier. What do I use? I use salt. I use pepper. You didn't see it in there, but I do use herbs. So, I mean, I will use a little bit of vegetables, but it's more to season than anything. Maybe I'm not even supposed to eat rice, but I like it. And I can't afford it, but the all meat diet's expensive, actually. Meat's expensive. I have an activity tracking ring. It's not unusual for me to burn 35 to 4,000 calories in a day on my most active days. A pound of beef is like 1,000, 1,200, or maybe 1,200 calories. So all meat's like 3 pounds. I need to eat like 3 pounds of meat to break even on my busy days. And then what is a pound of high quality meat like? Depends on what it is. It might be $10-12 or more, especially if it's fish. So it might be $30-40 of meat a day if I'm eating all meat. I don't eat all meat. Today I ate about 2 pounds of meat and probably 1 to 2 pounds of fruit, maybe 2 pounds of fruit. But today is not unusual, not necessarily typical. Yeah, it's pretty normal. So that's what I eat. Again, not advice. I'm just sharing what I eat. Hope you found it useful, and do whatever you want to do. Peace, much love, take care.